Hello, everybody. It's good to be with you again. And I want to talk a little bit today about this idea of living in the unknowing or surrendering to exactly where we're at. And as caregivers, that is one of the hardest things to accept. It is for everybody, but on the caring journey, we really think we need to be in control at all times. And we often think if we can just get one more thing done, we'll feel better. Or if we can get one more thing done, we'll feel more in control. We'll be able to take that rest that we so desperately need. We really want to know what is next, but in reality, we can't know what's next. So it becomes a vicious cycle, and we often go out of control trying to grab on and hang tight. What if we could surrender for just a moment? What if we were okay for a day or even 10 minutes of not knowing what is next? I talk about this a lot in my work with my clients, and I have a client named Susan who came back to me recently with a story, and she was laughing about it. She cares for her husband, Dick, and they live in Florida. One day, Susan was having a really, really hard day, and she did what I do too. When we're having a hard day, what do? A lot of us, we clean. She went to the closet and thought, this closet is a mess. I have to clean it up. And she started tossing things around and realized suddenly her behavior was out of control. She turned around to her husband, Dick, and said, come on, Dick, let's get in the car and let's go for a walk. They found a park that they'd never visited, and they took a walk, and it was beautiful. It was a nice trail with handicapped access, and everything is going great until the trail ended. And they decided to keep going, and they kept going, but it was hot, and she was seeing signs along the side like, be careful of the snakes, don't go near the alligators. Her cell phone was nearly dead, and she was getting really panicky until she saw a couple coming toward her, and she ran to them and said, I don't know where I am. And the man said to her, wait, you're right here. And they said, you're halfway to your car, whether you turn back or whether you go forward. So Susan and Dick walked to their car. They kept going forward, and they laughed all the way home at the absurdity of the situation. But it's not absurd when we're stuck in it. It feels so real. But if we can make a practice of stepping back a little bit and saying, wait, what am I doing? Am I trying to control the situation? Or can I be okay for a moment without knowing how this is going to play out and still know that I am safe? So the next time you're having a rough day or you're cleaning the house, ask yourself, does the house really need to be cleaned? Or am I panicking about something? Am I trying to stay in control? Take a breath, put a hand on your heart, and say to yourself, maybe I'm okay without knowing just for this moment, and that I am safe, and that I am right here, right now. Thank you so much. And if I can help you, please be in touch. I'm determined that as care partners, we can maintain a sense of peace and joy and ease on the journey. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.